What is up, everybody? How's it going? Hopefully, you guys are doing well. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing Overwatch 2 and the launch of it and my opinions of it, and explain what the difference I think is between the old version and the new version. So, to start off, on I think it was October 4th, they launched Overwatch 2 at noon. Now it launched a little bit before at 11:30, but I was actually there for the launch. I feel like the servers opened up around 11:30 or a little bit before then, but it was a rocky start because upon the launch, right as they opened the servers, people got placed in huge queues. Fortunately, I only had like a 5 to 6,000 man queue, but I saw people have like 60, 50,000. And it was just ridiculous. So I waited and waited, sometimes hours, getting past the queue, and then it would say entering game, and then about 2 seconds later, it would crash me out and say error LC208, which probably means a disconnection error. So I had no hopes of me getting in. So I tried many, many times, but over the times that I could get in, I did not want to play. I knew it was going to be buggy, laggy. I just wanted to view all my cosmetics, make sure everything transferred. Now, within the first few hours, they had some migration issues. Some of the skins I bought the week prior weren't there. So it was just kind of confusing because I was like, okay, what's going on? But, I read that everywhere online that items were kind of missing and that they would fix them in time. So I was like, fine. I trust them. I migrated my account way before, so I should be fine. Luckily, later that night, I got in, checked, and it was all fixed again. But in terms of the queues, the disconnections, it lasted for many days. Many people could not play, even have fun at the game. So, about 4 days later, I think it was on October October 6th or 7th. I think it was like October 7th. Like days later, they finally fixed all the queue issues, all the connection issues, because before you had to wait in queues to finally get in, but finally they fixed it. You don't really have to wait at all. But I feel like I started noticing things when I started playing. First of all, I played some ranked, I played some unranked, I played some arcade, I played Mystery Heroes, I played it all. So when it got to competitive, I know that the community is toxic, but the thing is, what I noticed is that I was playing the healer, and everyone hates the healer. They always blame it on them because they're like, you didn't give me heals. But the thing is, they nerfed everyone in this game, I feel like. It's just, Lucio can barely heal anymore, Ana just feels slower, Moira gives less healing and it runs out faster. Zenyatta just has less health. I feel like in every aspect they nerfed the characters, and I feel like you need to stay with your tanks in order to heal. And I did my best at healing. It was my job to heal. But the thing is, they expected like a crazy amount of healing, and I'm like, no, you're dying because three people are shooting you all at the one time, and apparently Moira's healing cannot do as much healing as you're getting damage for, so you're dying on yourself. So it was a bad experience because I just couldn't have fun in that game. They changed the ranked mode too. So before you had to, I think, win 5 games to actually place somewhere. Now you either have to get 7 wins straight, or up to 7 wins, or 20 losses, whichever comes first. And of course, for me, I'm not really a good player, so I'm going to be losing and losing and losing and losing. I went 12 games straight losing, and I don't really care. I'm just there to get a rank. So that's kind of me. In terms of like everything else, yeah. It just felt like there's a lot of things missing in the game. Finding group is not there. I used that in Overwatch 1, and I used it consistently. I loved it, and they just took it away. I don't know why. Maybe they'll add it back later. I don't know. But at least Blizzard is actually fixing these within a week instead of like 7 months, like Battlefield 2042. And I just feel like the game is different because it just feels different. It's not the same game Yeah, I mean it's the same game, same heroes, same shooting and ever, but it seems like they've changed a lot of stuff, and I can't get used to it. And so, I tried playing Overwatch 2 a lot. I love the game, and I'm just having fun and just having a good time. But when it turns in competitive and it becomes like a shouting fest, hey, you did this to me. What happened to this? It's like I don't really care. You did that to yourself, and it just gets me off because it's like I don't really care. You can yell at me all I want. All I'm trying to do is play the game, and so I the main thing I will love about Overwatch 2 is that they carried everything over from the first game. All the credits, all the skins, I love it because right now I'm sitting at 11.8, 11,800 Overwatch League credits. I transferred in with about 8,000, and so I got a few extra thousand. Who knows? But I have a lot of Overwatch League credits, and that's amazing. Credits wise, of like for the heroes, I think I have like 13,000. I mean, that's fine. I spent a ton right before the game with a lot of stuff. Because I think I spent like maybe 15,000 or something like that on a bunch of skins, emotes, victory poses right before the game of Overwatch 2 because they unlocked everything where you can get it. So I was like, yeah, I'll spend this and this and this and this and this and this. I was very happy because I was like, yes, I want to show off my stuff that I have in Overwatch 1. I know people have been playing for decades, and yeah, they own everything. They spend their whole lives trying to get everything. So, but for me personally, I'm very happy because I'm like, oh yeah, I have 120 out of 128 items for this character. I'm like, oh, that's amazing, yay! So I like to show off my old stuff that I got from Overwatch 1, and that's what I like about the beauty of Overwatch. They care a lot about their cosmetics, but what I need to realize going into Overwatch 2 is that I need to look at this where if I'm not going to spend any money, I'm going to give up every right to earn new skins and everything, and I'm just going to embrace Overwatch 1 stuff and just keep it. I like, for example, there's a new Diva skin. It was like blue, it's very techno, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a great skin, but I'm not going to pay money for this. I It's worth the sacrifice. I don't need it. I have the old skins that I really like. I think there's a really cool skin Diva had. It was like a purple skin, kind of like a cyberpunk thing. But I'm blanking on what it was called, but I love it. It's very rare. I earned it at the event, and I was like, yeah. The same goes with all the others. And I just love that I have those items now. Now you can get it seasonally if you want to, but for me, I'm going into this totally cool. So that's kind of like my thoughts on Overwatch 2 and what I experienced so far. I want to play with other people, want to play more, and my overall goal is just to have fun with the game. I mean, it's a Blizzard game. I like it. So hopefully you guys are doing well and just having fun, staying safe, and just having a good time overall. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.